This is me, waking up in intensive care 29 hours after my surgery. I made this video to give hope to others that with positivity and really hard work, you can be a new person 6 months down the line. 4 days after surgery, my morale was pretty low. I had gauze in my mouth to avoid me biting my flap, and with all the tubes, it was difficult to get comfortable. My speech was not good, but I could be understood. My tongue was so swollen, and I felt a little bit like Dracula with the stitches and staples in my neck.
Well, it's the 4th of May. I don't know what happened to my birthday or the day after particularly, but I've had my tongue done and I'm delighted I can talk. So I think practicing with my tongue not moving helped. It's the 6th of May and I'm feeling a bit better. I went for a nice long walk, but was exhausted when I got back. Anyway, Mary had a little lamb, her fleece was white as snow. I don't like how I sound, but the doctors do. It's Tuesday, the 7th of May. Mary had a little lamb, her fleece was white as snow. Doctors are happy. Hello, it's Wednesday, May the 8th, so 8 days since the surgery. I got rid of my cannula, which helped. I had some stitches taken out, and I'm feeling I've got a bit more energy because I'm on smooth foods. Mary had a little lamb, her feet were white as snow, and the speech therapist is pleased. Originally, the tube was out of my nose. I had the speech therapist come today and she asked me what I thought of my speech, and I said 4 out of 10, and she thought it was a bit better, but I just sound as though to myself as if I'm a little bit drunk.
11 days after surgery, I went home, knackered and so desperate for sleep.
This is the 15th of May. I'm out in the garden. I can't believe where the time's gone. It seems to be more get up, medication, drink, get some lunch, drink, mid-morning snack, mid-afternoon snack. But hey, I'm getting stronger. I'm getting a few more movements with my head and my shoulders. My left arm is a bit of a problem, but hopefully you can understand me okay. I've found that by speaking slower, it's more understandable. So that's what I'm doing. This is the first couple of hours I've been left on my own, but I feel more confident now. Last night was not a good night. I had nerve pain in the back of my hand where they harvested the flesh and vein for my tongue. It was excruciating. I think the nerve was damaged or bruised, and basically it's just trying to get back to life again. But it was giving me hell, and I was in tears with the pain. But Peter brought me some paracetamol this morning, and hey, it's sunny, life's good, I'm alive. Tomorrow's going to be a big day. I go back to the Churchill Hospital, and they will tell me whether they found cancer in my lymph nodes. They're not going to, are they? No. I'm trying to be very, very positive, and we'll deal with whatever the result is. I've had amazing support from friends. I don't know what I've done without them. Just little bits of funny stuff helps every day. It's the 16th of May, and I got dressed up in a dress today. I'm feeling good. I'm going to the hospital to find out if there's cancer in my lymph nodes. But there isn't going to be, is there? I am so positive. I love this old body of mine. It's really healing nicely and doesn't even look too bad. So wish me luck, guys. I'll let you know the result later. This is my first night sleeping in my own bed on my own in my house. It's nice to be home. I found out yesterday the results, and I have very mixed feelings. First of all, the surgeon told me there was no sign of cancer in the lymph nodes. However, they had found 2 cancers, one ordinary and one very aggressive in the back of my mouth. And he said he's not recommending it, but an option is radiotherapy. However, it could still come back, even with radiotherapy. What a decision. I've looked up some of the side effects, and they are very much hearing loss, voice goes hoarse, voice can even disappear, loss of taste, loss of saliva, a real problem that teeth get decayed and possibly have to have teeth removed. The jawbone can be damaged. I think I need the weekend off to just enjoy being cancer-free for a few days and then look at what the options are. It's May the 19th. Everybody keeps saying that my speech is getting a lot better. Well, I spent the afternoon in accident and emergency. My arm swelled right up that it was so painful, and I noticed that the graft, on which I call my balloon, was weeping. So after 3 hours, I got ushered into a GP out of hours office, and she had a look at it. She thought the wound was okay, but she wondered whether the swelling was due to an infection, so she's put me on penicillin. The problem was, not thinking, I came home with huge capsules, which I can't swallow. So then I figured, well, perhaps I'll phone the pharmacy and see whether, in fact, I can empty the contents of the gel capsules. And they said no. So I spent another hour trying to arrange for a penicillin suspension to be delivered to my local pharmacy. And then, of course, how do I go and pick it up? Because I hadn't been to the bank, so I couldn't get a taxi. Anyway, one of my kind friends went and picked it up and came back for a cup of tea. Did feel a bit fed up this afternoon, but I'm actually feeling very strong. Don't know what happened, but I've still got this in my head. I'm living another 24 years. My voice might be sounding a little bit odd tonight because my poor tongue is so tired. But today I went and met with the oncologist, and it was quite scary to listen to all the things that would be the side effects of radiation. And I would have to have radiation for 6 weeks, every day for 10 minutes. I'm going to get a second opinion. My gut says the fact that it could still come back, even if I get radiation therapy. So I've never ever thought of myself as a gambler. But there's a 1 in 3 chance it'll come back if I do nothing. And it's a 1 in 5 chance if I have radiation therapy that it will come back. So, as my surgeon had said, I'm having to think quality of life. Do I really want my teeth on this side to come out and have to have extensive root canal work? Do I want to have a burnt mouth for a month or more? Do I want to have my face go completely burnt and the skin fall off? They did say it could protect my voice box because they were targeted on my tongue. If it comes back, I've been told it's either the tongue, the pharynx, or my lungs. So I'm going to go to bed. I'm pretty tired, and I've got a couple of weeks to make the decision.
Finally, the tongue swelling is subsiding.
It's bank holiday weekend, and yesterday was a pretty crap day. I had lots of dark thoughts, even one of topping myself. Everything ached. My tongue hurt, my jaw hurt, my arm hurt. And having read all the stuff about radiotherapy, I just thought, I can't cope with this. It might well have been because I hadn't had much sleep. I'd woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning the previous night. So I woke up this morning, waited till the alarm got me up, and then just stayed in bed for another hour and thought, I'm going to look after myself today. And my jaw was still really sore on the side because I think talking and eating, my tongue has to be a little bit more on this side, so I swallow on this side, which slightly distorts my jaw. Anyway, I managed breakfast, and then I had a shower, and my friend Peter came over, and I went to a birthday party. It was so nice to get out and do something that wasn't going out to a hospital or having to cope with going to emergency or whatever, and also talking about things that weren't talking about me. So that was really nice. And we came back, and because last night I'd got really fed up of just eating slop, very wet mashed potato, very wet this, very wet that, which doesn't look very appetizing, I thought I'm going to push myself to have a slightly different meal. So I had made venison stew for Peter. And so I took some pieces of venison and the vegetables and gravy and put it through the food processor. I made a nice mashed potato, whipped quite a lot actually, with an egg. So it was very fluffy. And then I had some asparagus, which I blitzed in cream. And it was the first time that the food on my plate actually looked sort of like a normal meal: meat, potato and vegetables. And I had a few lumps, which obviously I had to use a glass of water to get it down. But hey, really felt as I was getting a normal meal. Anyway, at the birthday party, everyone thought I was progressing very well. They all think I'm brave. I don't think I'm brave when I think of how I was last night. But hey, it was a really good day. My jaw's not hurting tonight. I haven't taken any paracetamol. I've been working this arm, which is tough, but getting there. Did get stuck in my dress today, and Peter had to help me put it on because I only got so far and my arm was stuck under where the arm should go through the sleeve. But these things happen and we laugh about it, so that's the main thing. So all in all, a really good day. I want a lot more days like this.
Well, it's a month today since I had my operation. I never dreamed I'd be able to talk this way, and my speech is getting better. Still have problems with S's. But today was a really good day. I slept till 20 to 10, and I feel really positive. This blight is not going to come back. And yeah, it was just a good day. My arm is healing better. It's a shame to see that the skin that came from my belly is now peeling off my arm as the new skin underneath develops. Could have kept it on my belly. But hey, I managed to get my arm up, my left arm, which was used to harvest the new tongue. It's been very, very sore, but I did manage to lift it up today. And I've got some new physio tomorrow. So all is well. I relaxed this afternoon, doing some painting or colouring for about 2 hours. And it was a sunny day, bit of rain this morning. Life's good. I'm going to stick around. This is brilliant. I've come away for a weekend, away from the four walls, onto the Dorset coast, and I feel good. I've done my exercises, and yes, my arm hurts a lot, but hey, it's sunny, I've got the ocean, and I'm on the mend. This is brilliant. Wow, this has been a weird week. Good physiotherapy session. I managed to go there on my own, although I did nearly pass out. But anyway, I made it home by taxi and train. Then on Tuesday, I went up to BBC Radio Berkshire and did an interview, and I couldn't believe they were running it almost every 15 minutes, advertising the 6:30 slot. I then went to another studio for BBC Radio Oxford and interviewed again. I came back because I hadn't slept, so I wanted to try and get a couple of hours sleep before I headed off to Southampton. And it was good. I was on an adrenaline high, and Tom Hepworth of BBC South Today interviewed me. Mr. Prabhu came. And the film was brilliant that Alistair had done, and everyone's really surprised how well I'm doing. Until today, when I just crashed. I've had an emotional crash. I'm so fed up with the pain in my shoulder. My arm keeps going numb. My tongue's not too bad. But I've come to the realisation I'm not going to be normal again. And that's tough. My lovely friend Peter's here and has been very kind and supportive. But it's hard. And I've been fed up eating mushy food all the time. I bought some lovely strawberries and really wish that I could have just bitten into all the strawberries, but I can't. But I raised my arm up to do my exercises today, and my arm just dropped down, and I pulled something or something's happened, and it's so sore. So today's not a great day, but hey, Mr. Prabhu said I would have weird days like this. And I've just got to deal with it. But it's tough. Hey, tomorrow's another day. I'll still be alive, which is good. So, hey, need to give myself a kick up the proverbial. As you can see, the muscle above my left collarbone was asleep. and I have found a new physiotherapist to bring it back to life. 100 repetitions 3 times a day, and in a week it just popped back to normal. 5 months on, and I'm out and about, almost normal. Hi there, it's October the 8th. I've got this fantastic view. And it's 5 months since I had my operation. I'm in Croatia and it's lovely. Hey, fantastic to be alive. 5.5 months down the road, say goodbye to puree. Look what I can eat. I've become a pescatarian as meat is too difficult to chew, but there are lots of other good foods out there. So to celebrate 6 months, I went with some friends to an indoor skydiving thrill. Life is good. All the hard work and exercising has paid off, but I'm going to continue, and I hope you will. If you're visiting this site for the first time and it was useful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to get more videos on exercises and nutrition that help recovery after head and neck cancer. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.